What's going on, guys? Mitch here, and today we're mounting up a pair of rotors, but I'm going to probably just show you on one wheel because it's easier. I've got these Sram Red rotors. They came with the build kit. Official part number, where do we have it here? Is it on the back? AMDB rotor. 160 round, center lock, Paceline X. There we go. Paceline X rotor in a 160 onto a pair of, I guess, Roval Rapide CLX2 wheels. And it's the splined interface, as we can see here. So let's walk you through real quick on how to install these. Basically figure out how to open this box, which I'm not too good at. So let's grab, let's cut to when this bad boy's open, I suppose. There's the rotor. This is what it looks like out of the box. So you can kind of see if it wants to focus. We've got a splined track right here. Okay. And maybe it's better to see from that side. There you go. So it's splined, which means it's notched and can kind of clock a certain way. You can clock it however you'd like. I know the mountain bike industry or road industry, they really like to kind of line up valves with hub logos and whatnot. I'm not super picky, but I will say, you know, pick probably the most lined up approach would be, you know, Rapide CLX with Roval on both sides, and I'm going to actually clock it so that it's SRAM's kind of in the middle level with all that. Not a big deal. It basically just sits down on that track like so. Bloop, will fall down. Not too worried about that, I guess, clocking, as I mentioned. And then we get a lock ring that goes on top of this. And normally a lot of this stuff does not come with lock rings, but in the case of this build kit, because we're fancy and special that way, it comes with this little SRAM lock ring. If it wants to focus, there you go. 4 Newton meters or 40 Newton meters, big difference there, kind of important. Aluminum lock ring just goes on top, and I'm just going to double check that it looks good, centered, because I'm behind the camera. This will turn right here, and it is clocked correctly, so it will go in a clockwise pattern. And then we're going to basically use, I think it's a bottom bracket wrench. I'll have to double check which wrench I'm going to use, but I think it's a Park Tools wrench. Let me go grab it and we'll tighten this guy up. So we are back, and I've got my Park Tools BBT9. There's different versions of this tool that kind of all accomplishes the same thing. I think it's actually an old bottom bracket standard. And I'm just going to show you how that lock ring fits inside the pattern itself. If I can make it work, there you go. Come on, there we go. So it fits inside, and we're just going to tighten this down to 40 because of that's a different one, but anyway, so there you go. It'll feel notched as well. It'll go go as you tighten it, and there we go. It's about 40, and we'll check that on the torque wrench, and that's it though. Pretty simple. There's your first wheel. We're going to switch over to the second one, but same process applies, so no need to film that and make another video. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Checking out how to install your Paceline X rotor on a Roval Rapide CLX2 wheel set, which is a DT splined hub. And, you know, let's keep this Tarmac SL8 build process rolling. All right, guys, have a good week, and we'll catch you soon. Peace.